Trudeau cabinet ministers talking about using tanks to clear the protests in Ottawa. Hi, I'm Brian Lilley, political columnist for the Toronto Sun. It's shocking to see some of the things that have been discussed at the Emergencies Act inquiry. Some of the bad takes, the bad testimony, the shocking things uncovered in emails and text messages. But this is perhaps the most shocking. Attorney General and Justice Minister David Lametti texting with Public Safety Minister Marco Mendicino and discussing the idea of using tanks to clear away the protests. This from a text exchange in early February. Take a look at what it actually says. Lametti writing to Mendicino, "You need to get the police to move and the CAF if necessary," meaning Canadian Armed Forces. "Too many people are being seriously adversely impacted by what is an occupation. I am getting out as soon as I can. People are looking to us, you, for leadership and not stupid people. People like Carney, Kath, my team." Mendicino's response is shocking. "How many tanks are you asking for? I just want to ask Anita how many we've got on hand." "I reckon one will do," says Lametti. Lametti tried to dismiss some of the comments in his text messages with Mendicino as just friendly banter between colleagues. But these are two powerful ministers of the Crown, each in charge of different parts of the law enforcement operations of the government. And one's asking the other about involving the Canadian Armed Forces. One is asking the other about how many tanks do we need? You can say it's a joke all that you want, but we didn't accept that when Jeremy Mackenzie, the Diagolon joker, turned around and made jokes about raping Pierre Poilievre's wife, nor should we have. And we shouldn't take this as a joke either. These are serious men with serious jobs discussing using the Canadian Armed Forces. We could dismiss the tank portion as a joke, perhaps a bad one, but Lametti, the Justice Minister, saying, "Let's use the Canadian Armed Forces," he knows that's not how you clear protests, or at least he should as the Justice Minister. But look at what he said just before that. He called on Mendicino, the Public Safety Minister, to get the police moving. This is February 2nd. This is the beginning of the protest. Sure, I think they should have been cleared out by then, but politicians aren't supposed to direct the police. In another text to Mendicino, he said that Mendicino has to get slowly, then Ottawa's police chief, to move quick. We see in another text to Ontario's Attorney General, Doug Downey, telling Downey that he's got to get Sylvia Jones, then the Public Safety Minister in Ontario, to get the OPP moving. We've got the Justice Minister trying to direct police, trying to say that the Canadian Armed Forces have to be utilized in order to clear political protests. This man clearly doesn't understand the law. And why is that so important? Because David Lametti is Cabinet's lawyer. And it is him who several times was trying to say that, yes, the law is very clear on what constitutes a threat to national security, but we have to read the law in a broader context. We need to look beyond what the law says. No, you don't. The law says what the law says. You don't get to add to it just because you feel like it. But David Lametti isn't someone who wants to follow the strictures of the law. He doesn't want to follow the idea that cabinet ministers can't tell police how to operate. And he definitely doesn't want to be restrained by the idea that Parliament said certain things can't be done unless conditions are met. He's the type of politician that wants to do what he wants to do and justify it later on. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment down below, share this on social media, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.